Hello and welcome to Roy Meets World, a monthly vlog series here on the Attractions Magazine channel. I am here at Magic Kingdom very early in the morning actually. The park opens in about 15 minutes because I'm gonna do kind of a challenge today. When the park opens, I wanna see how many attractions I can do in 1 hour. Not necessarily the biggest attractions, I just wanna see how many I can do.
Boys and girls, in just 10 minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening.
Alright, I got 10 minutes. So I am making my way to Cinderella Castle for the opening show. Wanted to show though that they have all the Christmas decorations up in preparation for the holidays here. Nice and early, but that's how Disney does it, and I don't mind it. Main Street's always a little bit busier in the early morning because everybody gets corralled here in preparation for the park opening, for all the lands to open up. But they are about to do the opening show at the castle, which I have not seen ever, so I'm gonna go check that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just 5 minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom will be opening. We encourage you to make your way to Cinderella Castle for a very special presentation. Thank you.
Today's kind of a particular day because they have all of this equipment. The stage is set up very, very differently because they're doing the Christmas special filming today. So I don't know how they're gonna do the welcome show over there because you can't really get to the stage anywhere past the partner statue. I'm gonna try to go over here and see if I can get a good spot.
Hear ye, hear ye. Welcome one and all to this magical kingdom. It is hereby decreed that all are welcome in this happy place where the young and young at heart can explore and laugh and play together. Here, where magic awaits you around every corner, bursting with the joy and inspiration to make your dreams come true. And now, let the magic begin!
Alright, the park is open. That was a very unique welcome show, to say the least. Usually they have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, all the characters come out on stage and they hype you up for the day, then they open the park with fireworks, but that did not happen today. I'm definitely positive it was because of all the filming equipment that they have over there, so they just had a recorded message and they just set up the fireworks. But it is 9 o'clock right now, so the park is officially open right now. I'm gonna head to Winnie the Pooh. That's gonna be my first ride, and I'm just gonna try to hit the ground running, whatever that phrase is. I'm gonna just ride as many rides as I possibly can. See, everybody always beelines for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain, so the lines for that are always intense, but I'm heading over here to Winnie the Pooh because it looks like a walk-on. Alright, well it's not a complete and total walk-on, but the line is moving and I should get on here pretty quick at least. Alright, so that line took about 10 minutes or so, but I am right here, gonna get on the next honey pot to ride this ride.
One day, on the Lake of Wood, the east wind traded places. If you ask me, you'll never reach that point.
What news? Oh dear, anyone have to stay wrong?
Together to say,
Alright, so I'm all done with Winnie the Pooh, and I'm heading this way into Fantasyland over into the circus area. I feel like I should have started over here because there is nobody over here right now, but I'm heading back to Barnstormer. Fast passes weren't available right at park open, but they did open up right after that, so I wasn't able to get a fast pass for Winnie the Pooh, but I did for Barnstormer, which I totally didn't need, so I'm gonna try to make a fast pass for something else. Hey, there's the train. Alright, so I have about 40 minutes or so left in my challenge. You can kind of see the Tron construction going on all up and down in this area over here. That's going to be a fun ride when that opens, but I'm just a couple minutes away from riding this. Alright, I'm next, and that took about 5 minutes. Thanks a lot, Winnie the Pooh.
Good work, folks. This is your old pal Goofy.
Ooh! Alright, here we go. This is exciting. Such a fun thing to ride at 9 in the morning, right? The Barnstormer. Ah! Ah! Whoa! The back of this is always the most fun because you get tossed around a lot and you get kind of whiplashed, but in a good way. I have no complaints about this because that was great. That only took like 6 minutes of my time allotted for this challenge. You know, that's actually so violent, in fact, that it knocked my phone out of my pocket. I had to go back and get my phone because I didn't have it. So next up is going to be Dumbo. The line for this doesn't really look too bad. Should be able to get on in a few minutes. Actually, you know what? The line in there actually looks kind of long. So it looks like they only have one side of Dumbo going right now. They don't have the other side going, so it's making that line a little bit longer. And I'm trying to be strategic with fast passes. I don't want to use them if I don't have to, and I don't want to waste my time getting them if I don't need them, because that just kind of wastes time and spends extra time. So I'm either going to try to do a ride that's a walk-on, or I'm going to get a fast pass for something. I don't want to wait for something like I kind of did with Winnie the Pooh, because that was the first thing that I did. So I'm going to go over to Little Mermaid. See, it's a lot lighter and thinner when it comes to crowds over here, and this is an excellent ride to do, really at any time of day, but especially in the morning. It's going to be a walk-on because it's an Omnimover. And unlike Haunted Mansion that has the stretching room where you have kind of a pre-show, this doesn't have that, so you can get straight onto the ride. The kicker with this one is that it's such a long, winding line just to get inside the ride show building, but it's a fun one and it's worth it. This is going to be my third ride in about half an hour.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, legs, fingers, and fins inside your clamshell.
Alright, so that was a walk-on. So here I am in my clamshell about to go under the sea. And then from here, I think I'm going to go try to do the teacups just to get to see what that kind of a weight looks like. I don't know, this is a very interesting kind of game that I've decided to undertake today, because it could either go really well and you could be like, wow, there's a lot to do and see in the early morning of Magic Kingdom, or you could be like, wow, that was just kind of a waste of time and didn't prove any point at all.
I'll just tell you how it ends. No, wait, I got an idea. I'll start at the beginning. I was born from a small blue egg.
Do you want to think of a box? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Since life is real, we got to do it naturally. You got to steer it, you got to get it on your seat. Baby, you bring up, baby, hot, you place, baby, face, and next on the chop. The fast, baby, fast, the choke, baby, top. The fruit is the Duke of Soul. Oh, unfortunate souls in pain.
This one lonely to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help her?
Yes, indeed.
Picking up a little bit more. I have about 20 minutes left. I'm gonna go to teacups. Darn you, Dumbo, only having one side open. I could have been on that Dumbo riding it around by myself. All right, so the line for this does not look that bad at all. I think I'm gonna get on the next round of teacups, if not the one right after that. And then I'll be moving on. All right, here we are on the teacups. I got on the very next round, I guess, of people getting on the teacups. They're spinning hard already. All right, here we go. A little bit harder with one person here. So this is interesting, this is fun. This was probably my quickest ride to get on, which I'm not complaining about. I do enjoy the teacups a lot more than I used to. I used to be terrified of the teacups up until like 2 years ago. But as far as this challenge goes, it is my best friend because I got right on and I'm gonna get right off. And I think I'm gonna go over to Tomorrowland next, I think, to try to get on Buzz Lightyear. And then I think if the timing works out, I'm gonna end it on Space Mountain. So that's gonna be 6 rides in 1 hour during the first hour of the park being open. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on whether these results are inconclusive or they're, yeah, you know, they've proved my initial point of just that you can ride a lot of things in the early morning. I don't know. Still gonna see. Still gonna figure it out. Alright, I'm in line for Space Ranger Spin. The line is just a little bit out the door here. As long as there's not a big fast pass line sticking out the door, then you can get on this one pretty quick because this is also an Omnimover. This is another one of those rides that kind of, the line moves pretty slow on, but it does move, so that's good. But we're gonna get on right over there. Alright, here I am riding Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, doing a pretty good job so far, I'd like to think. So the line for this kind of stopped moving for a little bit. I think the fast pass line got a little bit backed up, so it took a little bit longer, but I got on. This is my 5th ride that I'm doing right now, and I'm doing actually terrible. I said I was doing pretty good, but I'm doing very bad, actually. That's not very good.
Attention Space Rangers, your space crews have been temporarily deactivated. For your safety, please remain seated. Your mission will resume momentarily. Star Command over and out.
So that was really weird. The lights went on and then these gates suddenly just rose out of nowhere on both sides of this. This is really, really weird. This has never happened before. Where'd my score go? No, never mind, I wasn't doing good at all, so I'm glad I went away. Bye-bye. All right, we're moving again, and I have the best score I've ever gotten in my life. Wow, I'm so insanely proud of myself right now. Good job, me.
Joystick disabled.
Dang, I feel really bad for the people that actually had really, really good scores, and they just got completely wiped away and reset just then.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the status board and review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
We got stopped again. Just kind of sitting here.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the status board and review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the status board to review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond. Bah, you haven't seen the last of me. I'll be back. This is the 20th time? 21st? Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the status board to review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
Bah, you haven't seen the last of me. I'll be back.
Alright, so I'm off of Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. That did kind of set me back a little bit because kind of got stuck on there for like 15 minutes or so. I guess the standby line didn't really move that fast either. I think there was some sort of disruption like on the ride before I even got on it. So it was interesting. I guess my time is technically officially up. My full hour that I give myself from park open to now, it's up. So 5 rides done in the span of that full hour. If I had gotten through that more efficiently, then I would have had time for Space Mountain, which I'm still gonna go ride because I did get a fast pass for that. But I guess officially 1 hour, 5 rides. So I'm gonna go ride Big Thunder Mountain. So Space Mountain is only a 35-minute wait, which is still pretty good for this time of day, but I do have a fast pass, so I'm gonna hop in line for that. This is pretty cool. The exit for Space Mountain is still around the back and the side, kind of like adjacent to the Tron construction right over there. You can't really see much of it, but it's going on over there, that's for sure. This is just a very interesting and different perspective of Space Mountain that you don't really get to see normally, ever. Alright, Space Mountain has been accomplished. That one was a lot of fun. The crowds actually aren't that bad today comparatively to what they would be because last night was the very first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and then tonight is another Very Merry Christmas Party, so a lot of people aren't coming today and they're going to come on an off day. So it's not that bad, but it is starting to pick up a little bit because it's kind of like mid-morning, so I'm going to go ahead and head on out. They are doing a filming though today for the holiday special that's going to be airing later on this month and then also in December. And I can see them on stage doing that right now. That is a hard thing to commit to doing. I did that last year at Hollywood Studios. They have you show up really, really early, and then you have to just stay there for hours as they shoot, reshoot, prepare everything, and it's very hard to do for maybe a split second of screen time on TV. It's like really quiet over here. Now it's not.
Again, like I said, your patience, I'm thanking you in advance from our directors, assistant directors, and stage managers, and all our cast members and our crew. We're thanking you for your patience. What's going to be happening is, like I said, our directors are watching this. It has to be perfect. They're going to be making sure everything looks just right. 5, 4, and applause, everybody!
So that's kind of a little taste of what it looks like to go to a holiday filming here at Magic Kingdom, or really any of the Disney parks for the holiday special. They film about 2 months early before Christmas, which is kind of insane, and it brings back some memories from when I did it last year. You're just standing there in the 88-degree weather, sun, it's hot, you're uncomfortable, but it makes it worth it when they really start rolling those cameras. And you have a good time. You just need a bottle of water, pretty much. Also, they're doing this live. Without a doubt, they're doing that live. And the group that I saw last year definitely just sang along to a track has a lot to.
And clear, everybody. We're going to do some touch-ups. We're going to do that again. Touch-ups and do that again. All right, Di Capella.
So that is Di Capella. That is the kind of a cappella group that sings Disney songs.
Looking at all the shots, that was great. Also, in the beginning, when you're applauding, a lot of those cameras, the jib cameras and the enchantments, they're catching your applause. Also, at the end, when you're applauding, those cameras are moving around, catching all the excitement, okay?
I know showcasing that completely strays away from the point of this video, but it's really, really cool to kind of just see and capture that and showcase it for people to see what it's like. And although they're filming the Christmas special, literally right now, the Dapper Dans are singing Christmas songs in their Christmas outfits. The decorations are up and the tree is up. It does not feel like Christmas, I tell you what. It is so hot, in fact, that I came up to the train station just to get a little sliver of shade and to get a nice look at Main Street over here just to see how busy it is right now. I'm pretty sure most people are probably in the park riding rides or corralled up there watching the Christmas filming. Because it's not that busy, it's not that bad. Right now, again, it is a very merry party day, so it's going to be a little bit less busy on these kinds of days. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and head on out. Alright, so I'm back outside, kind of sitting in the shade of this tree here right in front of the train station. So that was my day at Magic Kingdom. It was kind of a challenge, but then it kind of wasn't a challenge. It was more just a curiosity, just to come to the park, right at opening, see the welcome show, whatever that was this morning, and just to try to experience as many rides as possible without having a designated way to do it. I kind of flip-flopped on whether or not I wanted to use fast passes. I ended up not using fast passes because most of the rides, as they should be in the morning, are pretty much walk-ons. So fast passes is kind of a waste of time to try to just spend the time to set them up and to, you know, make your way over to that ride rather than just ride something that's right there, if that makes sense. I don't know, I still had a good time just kind of exploring the park and getting to ride what I did ride. The main goal was just trying to see what I could do in Fantasyland, because that's kind of the collection of easier rides to hop on early in the morning, because everybody goes to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, everybody goes to Thunder Mountain, everybody goes to Space Mountain. So I wanted to go and ride Winnie the Pooh and the Teacups and Dumbo and Barnstormer and all those fun little cute rides, just because in today's instance it was more about quantity than quality, I suppose. There were different ways that I could have done it, where I could have done a different ride in place of another ride, potentially, because there were certain rides like Winnie the Pooh that it took a little bit longer to get through that standby line, and especially Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear kind of, you know, hurt me in the end, because I waited a long time in the standby line, and then the ride itself went down, and I kind of waited on that ride for about 15 minutes, which, you know, it enabled me, or it didn't enable me to kind of finish what I wanted to do, which was to ride Space Mountain still when it was in that kind of interval of time of an hour. And it would have been a 6 ride hour, which would have been cool, but I got 5 rides in, and today was more of a casual experience anyway, as noted by me going to watch the parade Christmas filming, I suppose. But it was a fun experience, and I liked it. And there were other uncontrollable aspects, such as you know, downtimes and maybe budgetary reasons, like where they don't have as many cast members, so they only operated one side of Dumbo. If that was the reason, or maybe could have just been down, I don't know. But so those are factors early in the morning that you know, they change as the day progresses, where more cast members come in for the day and they're scheduled in, so you know, rides run a little bit more efficiently, but then also more people get here, more fast passes kind of clog up those lines. So it's all a game. You know, it's all subjective depending on the day. But I had a pretty good day here today, even though it was very, very hot. But this is Roy Meets World. This is a monthly vlog series here on the Attractions Magazine channel. If you do want to follow me personally, I do have my own personal channel that I do post on very frequently, these kinds of videos as well as a Twitter. So go and follow me. I do some fun stuff over there. But as for this channel, Christmas is here, the holiday season at Disney, and I'm here for it as well. So I'm excited for that. So I will see you soon. Make sure to subscribe to Attractions Magazine and click the little bell down below to be notified of the videos that they upload. But as for me, see you next month.